cardinal electors walking from the Pauline Chapel, which is behind St. Peter's where I am, and they'll walk round the back and then into the Sistine Chapel. There they're going to take an oath of secrecy. They'll take it as a collective and then individually. And then when all that process is done, the doors are shut, we'll hear the words, "Everyone out," in Latin, and that's when that top secret negotiation, the election, begins. So one by one they'll be called. We've seen the numbers that have been written on white balls. They'll be called to cast their vote in the election, and then at some point this evening we will hope to see the smoke. Of course, black smoke means that they haven't made a decision. White smoke means that they have elected a new pope. And the excitement is building up here. And I'm actually joined by Emille, who has come here from the US. Why did you decide to come today? How are you feeling?
So it's Jubilee year and Conclave starts today. I happen to be in Rome for both. So why would I not come? I was super excited to be here and to be a part of what is history.
And what are you waiting for? Are you here because you want to just soak up the atmosphere, or are you going to really keep coming back for the smoke?
So I was here for the smoke because today is the first day of the conclave. But what a lovely opportunity to see so many people wanting the best out of the moment, right? So no one is here to do harm or for something bad to happen. They're hoping for a great pope to come out of the conclave. I'm one of them.
Just describe to people at home, what's the atmosphere like? What's it been like here?
Jovial, joyful. People have a great penitent and not hesitant, but really sort of hopeful, right? People are looking for the opportunity to see what happens next. And we're all gathered here to see just that.
Have you got a preference as to who the next pope should be or where they should be from?
I would love to see someone from the global south. Pope Francis was a spokesperson for the poor for most of his career before he was a pope. So he brought a lot of that to the Vatican, and I think that is something that I'd like to see more of. Someone who understands that a large portion of the people in the global south need representation. They need a seat at the table, and as they are working on developing their nations, they need an advocate. And so the Pope would be someone who could really institute some policies and be that person who understands that struggle to go from developing to developed.
You're not a Catholic yourself. You are religious, though. What do you think it is that fascinates so many people, regardless of whether they're Catholic or not, about this process? What's drawn them in?
So the Pope, of course, has, thousands of years of history, but on top of that, they're a loud voice for morality, a loud voice for values, a loud voice for the concerns of the people. So when you see politics, you often see very selfish interests. The Pope represents someone who kind of thinks differently, someone who's willing to put values and morals ahead of profit, perhaps even above the needs of a specific group of people. He's the shepherd for Catholic people. And to me, there's 1 billion Catholic people, so what he says can influence policy, can influence how people think across the world. So I think we all care because here's the shepherd for 1 billion people about to be chosen.
Emille, thank you so much for talking to us.
My pleasure.
I think Emille really summarised there. At the moment, people are gathering because they're waiting to watch history being made.